You can't tell me I didn't just go get my nails done. Look at that. Hey y'all, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are the Lewis family. My name is Colette, and today I decided to do a nail tutorial. I have been doing press-on nails for 5 months now, and I have perfected the 30-day press-on nail. They last for so long. They're so great. My favorite brand are the BT Art Box. They have French. I'm heading out of town for a little trip. So before I go, I'm gonna show you how to take your nails from this to this. Okay, let's get started. Oh, and I was like, while I'm doing my nails, we can do a little bit of girl talk. Oh, do you like my braids? They're so cute, right? Me and my husband, I'm just celebrating our 9-year anniversary. So I was like, let me talk to you about how I met him while I do my nails. But first, let me show you exactly what we're gonna be using today. To start, we have press-on nails. As you can see, I have been using these. Key to it all is the glue. And this glue is called Beauty Secrets. It's like cement on your nails. And once you put it on, let me tell you something, honey. They're not coming off. You can get a kit with the BT Art Box. They have a builder gel and a top coat. A really good way to prep my nails would be using a nail dehydrator. A nail file. Okay, so the first thing you need to do before you do anything is to file down your nails. Like my nails look horrible. So I filed them down to like the nubs, nothing there. Next, we're going to size the nail. Hopefully I got enough sizes in here. And the way I size them, I don't like for them to be too big. So for instance, my thumbs, basically, you have to be able to press down a little bit. And as long as you don't see any like edges, to me, this fits. Looks good. Fit. Yep, that one's a good fit. And we'll do the same thing for the other hand. This is like a key step to allowing them to last 30 days. Nail dehydrator. Now the nails are prepped. Here comes the fun part, which is the gluing of them. I said be very careful. Once you put that glue on and stick that nail on, honey, it's not moving. It's cement. Prepare yourself. We're gonna put a little bit of glue on your actual nail, and then we'll put some glue on the press-on nail. Start from the top and work your way down. And you're gonna hold it for a few seconds. It's kind of crooked. Oh no, I'm already messing up. This nail is crooked, but like I said, there's no changing it. It's gonna stay like this for a month. So that one's better. That looks better. So while I do my nails, I'm gonna tell you how I met my husband. My girlfriend was having a birthday party and she was dating this guy. She'd been dating him for a while. He wasn't our favorite between me and the girls, but she liked him, so you know, whatever. He invited a friend to come to hang out and meet girls. He was new to Charlotte. And you know, I feel like birds of a feather flock together. So because we didn't too much care for her boyfriend, I actually said we weren't gonna care for his friend either. And he came over, a very nice guy, and he was like, hey, you know, where you guys from? And we're like, ugh, we do not. We are not interested in talking to you, sir, because we know the type of guy you are. Everyone told him where they were from, and I was like, oh, I'm from South Florida. And he's like, oh, me too, where? Why do we grow up like 15 minutes from each other? Had no clue. So that was it for me. Then we get to talking and we have all these mutual friends. And it's so funny because he dropped his wallet and I found it. And he's basically like, oh, I owe you. It's like, let me get your number. I was at the point in my life where I was casually dating and it was just for fun. He was cute, yeah, he was cute. Gave my number and he literally texted me to make sure I made it home, which was so sweet. Okay, so far we are here and this is just with the press-on. Let's do the other hand. Our first date, he took me to this restaurant, which was really good in Charlotte. Afterwards, he was like, oh, let's go get dessert at this like place. God, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the restaurant. So we went and got dessert and he's like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay. But while he was gone, this random guy comes up to me and was like, hey, someone told me to give you this rose. And I was like, what? Like, what? So yeah, some guy told me to give you this rose. So Pete comes back in the bathroom. It's like, oh my God, where'd you get that flower from? Did you give this flower to this guy to give it to me? He's like, actually, he went to the restaurant morning of and gave it to the manager. And he's like, hey, when I come in, I want you to give this rose to this girl. When you see me come in, I'm gonna wear a black and white polka dot shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Can you just give it to her? And I was like, oh my God, he would, like, when I tell you, he has always been like just a really nice guy. And I remember at first I was like, he's too good to be true, because most of the guys I've dated, they've kind of sucked. They weren't like the best guys, or I probably had no business dating them, but I did anyway. And then I met Pete, and I just always felt like it's too good to be true. And then a month will go by, and then it'll be like 6 months, and I was like, wait, he's still the same guy that I met at, you know, my girlfriend's birthday party. But we never broke up. And we have never gone a day without talking to each other for over 11 years. And he's my longest relationship I've ever been in, and my best relationship. It's funny because I thought that I was going to, like, right out of college, get married, all this stuff. And I didn't meet him until I was in my late 20s. I was like 29. I had just turned 29. But I assumed by the time I turned 29, I was gonna be like, married with 2 kids. No, I didn't have my first child until I was, what, 35, 36. So we just weren't in a rush. We dated for a year and a half before he proposed, and he got me my dream ring. I saw the same ring. You see it? Is that focus? I wanted a double halo. And he got me exactly what I wanted. And we actually ended up getting married. We didn't get married in the States. We didn't have no money to have no big wedding, and our parents aren't like rich or anything, have money for us for weddings. So we were like, we're just gonna like elope in a different city or different country. So we got married in St. Lucia, and our parents decided that they were gonna come too. So they paid for their own way to come to the wedding, and it was so beautiful. We had so much fun, and we're actually gonna go back for our 10-year next year and bring the kids so they can see when we got married. Maybe do like a little vow renewal with just the kids and us. I would say is, if you're dating, just be patient. Stop dating the same guys. Date different people, and the guy shows you, or people show you who they are, believe them. Even like the good signs, he had a lot more green flags than I had ever had with the guy than he had red. Oh, I forgot to do my thumbs. And that was really the difference. Was he was such a good like a stand-up guy. I knew that he would be a good husband and a good father. And he has been for the past 9 years. I'm very, very, very fortunate to have him. I do not take it for granted, because I have some friends that are married, but honey, it's like they single. Like they're single moms. I don't take it for granted. He's absolutely wonderful. So I would highly suggest you be patient and wait for the right guy, and you'll know. You know the signs. Like, I feel like God gave me all the signs, like, this is it, this is the right one. Glad that I was patient, because that really changed like my life, like the path of my life. Because, like, you know, my life was, before I met him, I was having a good old time, okay? I was not in search of a man. I actually had just got to the point where I was like, I'm only dating for fun. I'm not taking anybody seriously. And if I'm just supposed to be alone, then I'll just be alone, and that'll be okay. I think me having that mindset kept me from like feeling desperate to be married or desperate to have a man. I just didn't care. I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy my life. I had my own house. I had my Lexus, honey, and I was living, okay? So I say, anyone that comes, they're gonna compliment me, and I'm gonna be myself 100%. And if they don't like it, then they can leave. And that's just how I dated. And then like a month later, I met Pete. But really, my mindset changed about dating and like not feeling, because all my friends at that point have boyfriends. I was like the only single girl in the whole crew. But I decided that like, if I'm meant to be alone, that's just gonna have to be okay. But while I'm alone, I'm gonna really enjoy my life. And that's what I did. And that when I got to that point, I kind of trusted God in it. Then here comes my husband. So, okay, let's finish these nails. So if you look at the very bottom of the nail, it has his little clip clips from making these individual nails. You have to file those down. So we're gonna file all those down and then we're gonna start painting. Next, we're gonna do the builder gel, and that's going to harden the press-on nails. And then we're gonna use a UV light once we're done for each set. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to do our top coat. I do 2 sets with the top coat. And I've had this kit for, like I said, about 6 months, and I feel like it would have probably cost me so much more to get my nails done. This normally takes me about maybe 30 minutes to do it. A lot of people ask me, oh my god, where do you get your nails done? I'm like, girl, these are press-on. And then for the last part, I try to go around the bottom of the nail to try to prevent the French to come up. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna go back and file any excess gel or nail that don't belong. Like, see that sticking out right there? That's got to go, honey. And I like to do the UV light on this twice. And to make sure that they're set, you just rub them. And if they're sticky, you need to put the light back on, but it should just be smooth and neat. We are done, and to me, they look so good, so professional. Absolutely love them. They are my favorite. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video and my nails. They're so cute. I love them so much. I'll link everything for you guys if you decide to buy it. But for me, honestly, it's 100% worth it, because look, you can't tell me I didn't just go get my nails done. Look at that. And it lasts. Okay, well, that is it. That's the video. Wish me luck on my trip. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.